opportunity. My name is Hanum Mawaddati, my student ID 109. Here I will explain what is managerial ethics. Ethics is the code of moral principle and values that govern the behavior of a person or group with respect to what is right or wrong. The human behavior falls into three categories. The first is confident law, in which values and standards are written into the legal system and enforceable in the courts. The second is dominantly the area of ethics. Yet it does have standards of conduct based on certain principles and values about moral conduct that guide an individual or company. The third is the domain of free choice. Is at the opposite and the scale and pertains to behavior about which the law has no say and for which an individual or organization enjoys complete freedom. And ethical dilemmas. Ethical dilemmas is a situation that arises when all alternative choice or behavior are deemed undesirable because of a potentially negative consequence, making it difficult to distinguish right from wrong. For example, there are scientific projects that aim to create small robotic implants that can move drug your blood or attack to your nerve endings. What you invest in the small bot in order to live a possible longer life.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity. Introduce, my name is Maulidatun Nafisah with the student ID number 121 from class Z of the Introduction to Management. I will explain about the utilitarian approach. In this approach, every action must be based on the consequence for this ration before you get. You must provide great benefits to the community in a way that is not harmful and uses the lowest possible cost. When a business has success in providing many benefits to the community, then the business will easily be liked by many people and of course will get many loyal customers. For example, simple economic terms of reference can be used as to calculate dollar costs and dollar benefits. Utilitarian ethics is cited as the basis of the latest trends among companies to monitor employee internet and personal police habits such as alcohol and tobacco and consumption, because such behavior affects the entire workplace.
Thank you for your opportunity. My name is Aulia Fitria and my student ID is 2019-210122. In here, I will continue the explanation about criteria for ethical decision making. The second is individualist approach. Individualist approach is act amoral when they promote individualist based long-term interest. Individualism is believed to lead to honesty and integrity, signs that work best in the long run. For example, top executive from WorldCom. And the third is moral right approach. Moral right approach is moral decisions are those that best maintain the right of those people affected by them. Then I will explain about 6 moral rights. 1. The right of free consent. Individuals are to be treated only as they knowledge. 2. The right of privacy. Individuals have control of information about their private life. 3. The right of freedom of exercise. Individuals may refrain from carrying on any other. 4. The right of free speech. Individuals may criticize truthfully the ethical for legality. 5. The right to due process. Individuals have a right to an impartial hearing. And the last, the right to life and safety. Individuals have a right to life without violation of their health and safety.
Okay, thanks for the time that has been given to me in this occasion. I'd like to explain about criteria the ethical decision making. Before I continue my explanation, let me introduce myself to you all. My name is Ainun Ainiyah and my student ID number is 130. So guys, there are 6 part criteria the ethical decision making, but in here I will explain to you about justice approach. So, justice approach is the ethical concept that moral decisions must be based on standard of equity, fairness, and impartiality. So, for example, the employee who get award from the company must have a good performance and a good achievement of their work. So, they must be the best employee among other employees. On the other hand, there are also 3 parts of justice approach. There are distributive justice, procedural justice, and compensatory justice. But in here, I will talk to you about distributive justice. So distributive justice is the concept that different treatment of people should not be based on arbitrary characteristic. For example, men and women should not receive the different salary if they are performance in the same job. However, people who differ in a substantive way, such as job skill or job responsibility, can be treated differently in the proportion to the difference among them. However, the difference should have a clear responsibility and relationship to the organizational goals and tasks. Okay, enough my explanation. I'm sorry for any mistake. For the next material will be explained by my friend. Thank you.
Thank you for opportunity. My name is Ningrum Puteri. My student ID number 2019-132. In this section, I will presentation about procedural justice and compensatory justice. The first, procedural justice. Procedural justice is requires that rules be administered fairly. Rules should consistently, clearly state, and impartially enforced. For the example, if someone make a mistake, I will give them a sanction according to their mistake, without discriminating against each employee. For the second, compensatory justice. Compensatory justice is argues that individuals should compensate for the cost of their injuries by the party responsible. Moreover, individuals shouldn't be held responsible for matters over which they have no control. For example, I will provide for my employee a life insurance, such as an employee who have an accident or injury while they doing business. The next presentation will be continued by my colleague. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Rheza Artanti Syahada. My student ID number 152. And here I will try to explain about corporate social responsibility and organization stakeholder. First, about corporate social responsibility or CSR, to obligation of organization management to make decision and take action that will enhance the welfare and interests of society as well the organization. And CSR or corporate social responsibility has various interns responsibility to all stakeholders, which are claimed by consumer and then employee, shareholder, and the community, and the environment in all aspect of operation. And then about organization stakeholder any group within or outside the organization that has a stake in the organization performance. Stakeholder are divided into three categories. First, about main stakeholder, two, about supporting stakeholder, and three, about key stakeholder. Thank you for your attention and see you.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Alexandra Maheswari. My student number is 209. Today I can explain you about the bottom of pyramid. The basic concept of pyramid, sometimes called the base of pyramid, is that companies can reduce poverty and other sales, as well as significant profits, by selling to the poorest people in the world. The pyramid refers to more than 4 billion people who make up the lowest level pyramid of the world economy by income per capita. So, company plays two important roles, which are profit making and overcoming poverty. Example, a company explain the method BOP is Unilever Global. The Unilever Global, which campaigns for hand hygiene using gauze soap by sending teams to villages, because the soap sales campaign is growing rapidly. The next I would explain the ethic of sustainability. Sustainability refers to economic development that generates wealth and meets the needs of the current generation while saving the environment, so future generation can meet their needs as well. Thank you.
Thank you for the time given to me. My name is Paula Simo Elanor. My student number is 210. Today, I will explain you about discretionary responsibility and code ethic. The first is discretionary responsibility. Discretionary responsibility is purely voluntary and is guided by a company's desire to make social contribution not mandated by economics, law, or ethics. Discretionary responsibility activities include general philanthropic contribution that offer no payback to the company and are not expected. And for example, General Smile spend more than 5% of pre-tax profit on social responsibility initiative and charitable giving. Okay, and the second is code ethic. A code ethic is a formal statement of the company's values concerning ethics and social issues. Code of ethics then exist by two types. The first is about principle-based statement, and the second is about policy-based statement. I will tell you one by one. Okay, the first is principle-based statement. The principle-based statement are designed to affect corporate culture. They define fundamental values and contain general language about company's responsibility, quality of product, and treatment of employees. One good of example of principle-based statement is Johnson's The Credo. The second is policy-based statement. Policy-based statement is a general outline of procedure to be used in specific ethics situation. The situation include the marketing practices, conflicts of interest, observance of laws, proprietary information, political gift, and equal opportunities. Example for the policy-based statement are Boeings and chemical banks.
Hello, thank you for the opportunity. So right here I'm gonna explain about the ethics committee. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Fabian Raihandana, which is the number 212. So right here I'm gonna explain about the ethics committee. What is ethics committee? Ethics committee is basically a group of executive committee that oversees and responsible for the employee to must follow the rules and discipline them and charge them if they broke any rules about the company ethics. And then the second, I'm gonna explain about the chief ethics officer. What is chief executive officer? Chief ethics officer basically a person that ensure that everyone follows the company ethics, and before that, for that, the chief must establishing or maybe create ethics training for the employee to follow and to make sure the company ethics must be followed against the rules. So that's for I'm just gonna explain. Next will be explained by my partner. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Azaria Vania Salsabilla. My student ID 222. I will here continue the presentation on the ethics training and whistleblowing. The first ethics training. Ethics training program is a program that helps employees handle ethical questions and values expression in the code of ethics into daily behavior. The benefit of ethics training program are a part of all companies because they provide insight for liability protection as well as increasing morale. Ethics is very important for business because it helps to determine how your company is perceived by others. General Electric opens a compliance and ethics training program for 320,000 employees worldwide. The second whistleblowing. Employees discloses about illegal, immoral, or illegal practice regarding whistles from employees. No organization can rely exclusively on code of ethics to prevent